These 10 storage organization ideas will keep your kitchen and pantry clutter-free. Hey everyone, I'm Coral and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, click that subscribe button down below and hit the bell for new videos every week. I love getting things organized in my home. When everything has a place, it's so much easier to make sure things stay and get put where they go so that you can spend less time tidying up and more time doing the things that you enjoy. These storage solutions will get your kitchen and pantry organized in no time. All of the products that I mentioned in the video will be linked down below in the description, so if you see something that you like, click below to grab it for yourself. My first storage idea is pantry baskets. I have lots of these storage baskets in my pantry. They are great for storing chip bags and snacks and breakfast bars. I have one where I keep all of my baking supplies, another one where I put cooking supplies and sauces to keep them all nice and organized and not spread out across the shelf. And I even use some larger ones in the bottom of my pantry for storing drinks like sodas and Gatorades and waters. It's so much nicer to store all of these things in baskets instead of the containers that they came in, like water bottles. Those always get all messy, and the containers for cans, those just don't look as nice. When you're putting things in baskets in your pantry, it gives everything a more organized look. And the big benefit of it is your eye views all of those things together in the basket as one item, as opposed to, let's say, 24 cans of Coke just sitting at the bottom of your pantry. That looks more cluttered to your eye because there are multiple things, and when they're in a basket, your eye sees them as one. Another type of basket that I really love for the pantry is wire baskets for fruits and vegetables. I always used to store my fruits and vegetables in different bowls in the pantry, and that didn't work really well because they were gathered together in the bottom of the bowl. There wasn't enough space to spread them out, and there wasn't enough air circulation. I love these stacking wire baskets because number one, I can stack them and use vertical space, and they're also really big and provide ventilation for the fruits and vegetables that I'm placing in them. I also use these wire baskets in another place in my pantry. On a shelf above my fruits and vegetables, I like to store extra items. Whenever I'm about to run out of something, I will get it at the store and then store it in this basket. That way, whenever it runs out, I have another item ready to go. The wire baskets are great for this because I can see through the basket into it and know what I have ready to use in stock on the shelf. Another thing I love to use in the pantry is food storage containers. Multiple bags and boxes of dry goods can really clutter up your pantry, and putting them in a food storage container makes it look nicer and helps it last longer, especially if you choose ones that are airtight. The ones that I chose to use in my pantry are the Better Homes and Gardens flip type containers. I really liked these because they are stackable and they come in multiple different sizes. You can buy them in a set or you can buy them individually. So I just bought several that I can use to store a lot of dry goods that I use on a regular basis. Also for the pantry is spice organization. For me, spice bottles were what were really cluttering up my pantry. I had a million of them. They were all over the shelves. I could never find the ones that I was looking for, and they were constantly a mess. So I found two different spice organizer solutions to get them all under control and make them look really nice. The first one is great for traditional round spice bottles, and you can use it for bottles of several different sizes. This one is really nice because the drawers pull out and you can see exactly what's in them. They also tilt down if you have the drawer a little bit higher up and need to be able to see all of the spices. I also like that there is space to put labels on the front of it, so I use my label maker maker and made labels for all of the spices and for which slot that they go in. That way when I'm looking at the outside of the drawer, I can see all of the spices that are in it very quickly and grab what I need. The second type of spice organization I use in my pantry is a two-tiered mesh drawer. This is good for larger spice bottles or ones that are oddly shaped. At the grocery store that we shop at, the store brand spices come in rectangular containers instead of the round ones, so I needed something that would fit those. I also have some larger spice bottles that don't fit in my other drawer, so this two-tiered drawer worked really well for that. It's nice because it pulls out and you can fit multiple in there, so I ended up buying 2 of those to stick next to our other spice drawer. That way I can get all of the spices nice and organized. My last organization idea for the pantry is to use a Lazy Susan in the corners. The corners of your pantry can be near impossible to get organized. It's hard to see what's in there. It's hard to reach back and grab things. Things fall over. It just becomes like a no man's land of disorganization. So the best thing that I have found to use in the corners of the pantry are Lazy Susans or a turntable. That way you can put multiple items there on it and you can turn it to easily grab what you need. I opted to put some oils and salts and different things that were a little bit taller there. If you have items that are smaller and want to utilize the vertical space, they also make tiered Lazy Susans. That way you can get multiple items on there and use more of that space for more storage. Moving into the rest of the kitchen, my next idea is drawer organizers. So big drawers where you store utensils and silverware can easily become a disastrous mess, and they shift every time you open the drawer. I really love getting drawer organizers to put inside the drawer. That way everything gets put in a place, and whenever you open the drawer, everything doesn't slide all around. It stays right where you put it. My favorite ones to use in the kitchens are the bamboo drawer organizers. They come in lots of different sizes that you can assemble and put together as a system for your drawer. You can buy them by the piece, you can buy the whole set. I really like these ones because they look really nice in your drawers and they're nice and sturdy. You can also use other containers for cooking utensils. A crock or a ceramic container is good for this. You can set it out on the counter, and that way your cooking utensils are right there and easy to access as you cook. Or if you want a less cluttered look, you can put the crock inside one of your cabinets. Then you just need to open up the cabinet and grab it whenever you are cooking. My next idea is a lid holder for the lids for your pots and pans. So these lids can be really hard to store and keep organized in your cabinets. One of my favorite hacks for this is using a tiered letter tray or paper organizer. If you put it on its side in your cabinet, you can easily slide in the lids for your pots and pans, and they'll stay nice and organized in your cabinet. My next idea is drawers for under your kitchen sink. For the longest time, underneath my kitchen sink was such a mess and I could not keep it organized. I had all my cleaning supplies and dishwashing supplies and everything under there, and it was constantly a mess. Because I used all of these items so often, I constantly had to grab them and put them back, and they were just all over the place. So I finally found some pull-out drawers to put inside of the cabinets that made this so much easier, and underneath my kitchen sink has been so organized since. They're really nice because the drawers slide out and you can reach what is in the back very easily and put it back without having to reach in and things falling all over the place. They come with the screws and everything that you need in order to actually install them and drill them into your cabinets, but I didn't actually want to drill them into my cabinets, so I used command strips in order to install the drawers in the cabinet, and that has held really well, and I've had no issue with it, and it's worked perfectly to keep underneath my kitchen sink organized. Idea number 10 is dollar store containers. So in some instances in your kitchen, you need to just organize a very small space, and and you don't need a whole set of organizers in your drawer. The small little containers that they sell at the dollar store that are really short are perfect for this. You can just pop 1 or 2 of them in your drawer and place your items that you want to keep organized in there. It will keep them nice and organized, keep them from sliding around your door, and is a super affordable solution. For more ways to keep your home organized, you'll want to check out my free guide of the top 10 organization essentials you need right now. To get it, just click on the first link down below in the description. That will take you to a page where I ask for your name and email address. Just pop in your name and email, that way I know where to send it. I also have a course called the Design Your Dream Home course. This course is for new homeowners or anyone looking to take their home from empty to expertly decorated. So if you're ready to take the next steps in creating a home you'll love, you'll find the link to the Design Your Dream Home course down below in the description as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.